Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So here is the last example related to finding the volume of the solid that is bounded by the given function. So in this case, we have this following graph here. So fx is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 5. And the boundaries given are x equals to 1 and x equals to 4. Once you have managed to sketch the region, then the region will be rotated about the x-axis. Okay, so our first task is to sketch this function here, and it is not easy to sketch it like this. Or what you can do is maybe you can change the form of this to something that will allow you to sketch the graph easily. Okay, so for example, if you have this expression x squared minus 4x plus 5, I can easily replace this by completing the square method. So if you apply the completing the square method, the answer that you will get is going to be x squared minus 4x is going to be x minus 2 squared minus 4. So that is the result of this. You can replace that with x minus 2 squared minus 4, and I still have the remaining plus 5 at the end here. Okay, now if you are not sure what's going on, well, to why don't you try simplify this, and you will see that the result here will be equal to x squared minus 4x. So we can try and simplify this. That becomes x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 4. That can be cancelled out, so you will get back x squared minus 4x. So I'm just replacing this with something that looks like this. And later on we can go on and simplify that, so that becomes x minus 2 squared minus 4 plus 5 is equal to plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to take this version of fx, and I'm going to sketch the region. And you know that based on chapter 1, you have learned how to sketch a graph like this using the idea of translation. So the graph will be looking like this. Okay, so now I'm going to sketch this graph here. So this is the graph. This is x and this is y. So it will be the basic graph is going to be y is equal to x squared, which you know will be looking like this. Sorry, will be looking like this. And so if you have minus 2, that means the graph here will be shifted 2 units to the right, and plus 1 means then the graph will be shifted 1 unit up. So it will be at this point here, 2, and then 1 unit up. So something that looks like this. And you know that if x is 0, the intercept will be equal to 5. So y-intercept is going to be at 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So so this is how the graph may looks like. Let me just do it one more time. I think this looks better. Okay, so that's the graph of this one, x squared minus 4x plus 5. Next, going to determine the boundaries. So the boundaries is x equals to 4 and x equals to 1. So this is x equals to 1, so the boundary is this one. And then I have another one which is 2. This could be 3, this could be 4. So it will be like this. Okay, so this is the region that we are looking for. and we're going to rotate this region about the x-axis. And I'm sure by now you know the idea, you understand how it's going to be. I hope you'll be able to come up with a solid uh, and it's going to look like this. Okay, so I'm just going to sketch this one more time. Oh wait, so it's going to look like this. So if I sketch the region here, rotate it about the x-axis, so this is x, this is y, and the solid is going to be looking like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, just give me a second. It's going to be looking like this. Oh, this is really bad. Okay. Something like this. I need to really adjust this. I think you get the idea how it's going to be. So it's going to be looking like this. Yep. Okay. Something like this. Okay. Alright, so this is how the solid is going to be, and we need to find what is the volume of the solid. And you can see that the volume can be found if you're able to find the cross-sectional area, and in this case you are going to slice it through x. So you're going to slice it through x. Okay, you slice it through x, so it is, the slicer is perpendicular to x, so basically you will be integrating the area function with respect to x, where the limit is given by 1 and 4. Okay, so now if you slice it through x here, I'm sure you'll be able to see that the surface is going to be looking like this. This is a circle, and we know that the area of a circle is just pi j squared. So if you slice it at this point, for example, you will get, this is the area, and so the radius is going to be from this point to this point, and it is given by, you can read it from the value of y here. Similarly, if you slice it somewhere else, for example, you slice it on this part here, so you can see that the radius is going to be larger, and you can read it from y, and y is given by this function here. So this is actually y, okay, y, and it is given by this function, which is x squared minus 4x plus 5. So therefore our area is going to be pi is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 5, and you're going to square it, and this gives you the result of pi x to the power of 4 minus 8x cubed plus 26x squared minus 40x plus 25. Okay, so this is the formula for area, and we're going to plug this formula into this integral here. Okay, so let's continue with finding the integral. So this is going to be equal to pi is a constant, you can take it out, so pi is a constant, 4 and 1. Now this is the function here, so I'm going to write down again the function x to the power of 4 minus 8x cubed plus 26x squared minus 40x plus 25, and you're going to integrate that with respect to x. And the answer that you will get is going to be x to the power of 5 over 5 minus 8x to the power of 4 over 4 plus 26 x cubed over 3 minus 40 x squared over 2 plus 25x evaluated at point 4 and 1. And I think whatever that can be simplified, go on and do it. For example, here will be reduced to 2 x to the power 4. This one will become 20, and that's it. And then once you substitute 4 into the result here, you will get this equal to pi 412 over 15. Next, you minus, subtract that with the value of 1 substituted into this expression here. So you will get it equal to 178 over 15, and this can be simplified to pi 78 over 5. Okay, and if you want, you can stop at that. Okay, so that's the answer, 78 over 5 pi, or can be this way, 78 over 5 pi. Okay, I think that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching.